What the deal, Odison MC fam? If you don't know who it is, it's that boy Artis. Alright, so people, we have to go through the revised schedule. Shout out to William Drake. He a real one. He don't have to do this, but he updates us, the schedule, the journey. And he marks off ones I did, ones that I didn't do. So oh my God, I thought it looked like I had a big crease. Yeah, so he marks that all off, and basically I appreciate him for that because I can't get lost. With my ADHD, I could tend to like spin out of control. So, all right, it looks like I might have skipped over two, or William, put in the comments where these did this, or where these just put in after, and I just they were put in after I did the Leave Me Alone video. I'm not sure. But if they were, no big deal. Go back to them. So we're going to do time, and then we're going to do change after. So hold on one second. Let me get this up because, so we're right here. There's time, there's change, and we did Leave Me Alone. After that, we got Nate, which is just audio, and then we got Statement, Therapy album. Wait a minute. So Therapy album, only audio. Okay, so wow, he came out mad albums. Paid My Dues. That's, I'm assuming, is that Therapy album or something? Of the Search, written after the Search, written in response to Rolling Stone's critique. Oh, that's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. I like that. I like that. So we're gonna get into time. We're right here. Let's click time, and then, like I said, next will be change. I apologize if I leapfrogged, if I moved ahead too early. Hopefully it doesn't mess nothing up on this journey. So this is where we're at, guys. Take a look. We're going to click on that. I appreciate you, William. William Drake. If y'all see him in the comments, say what's up to him, man. He a real dude, man. I appreciate him, man. You'll see him, his avatar. He has this cute little daughter on his shoulders or something. That she's with him, man. He's a dad. All right, man. Shout out to all the dads, man. Shout out to all the moms. All right, so let's get into this. Where we at? Where we at? Let's go. Booyah. We have a visual. So I'm gonna put on my ears. Let's get into it. Oh, another thing. Thanks for all the love y'all show me, man. For real, I appreciate that. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We did make it a 6K if you didn't know. A lot of you that watch other videos and sub to me and watch a lot of the things that I do already know, but those of you that just watch and come in and tune in for the journey, well, just letting y'all know, man, we did it 6K, because I know I some people had subbed to join the journey, and I appreciate it. It don't matter if this is all you watch. I'm good with that. This just might be the only type of rap you like. But, yeah, let's get into it. I appreciate y'all. I just want to let y'all know that. And, NF, time. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, wow. They doing that all out in the... Not healthy, but you see that? They all out in the open with that. All right, man, let's get in it. It's gonna be one of them videos.
Even if we both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry.
Oh, don't do that.
I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting.
What? Come back.
Promise I'm changing. I just need a little time to show you I'm worth it. I know that I can be a difficult person. I'm a stress case, drive you up the wall when I'm working. Actually,
oh, wait
I'm
a minute.
probably worse when I'm not. You don't.
I think I heard this song. I didn't know he sung this. I must have heard this. I was being a wise ass. Like I can be. So wifey calls me on her breaks, and you know, there'll be times where we bicker over this. We petty. We real petty with it. I'll call this mustard. She'll call it yellow, and then we'll go back and forth. It's like whatever. Click. I ain't trying to fight with you. So I heard this song, and when he says, you know what I'm saying, make you nervous because you know I'm on break soon. So I would say that's what I said. That's what she'd make me nervous because I know she's on break soon because she'll call me. But it's just joking. You know what I'm saying? It's just busting chops because. So when I heard this, I thought it was perfect. I didn't even realize this was an NF. So I heard it and. I never really listened to, I did listen to the lyrics, but I never really listened to it like that. So it's dope that this is in the album because it actually related to my life. And not really, but you know what I mean. It parallels little things. So this whole thing, it's funny because it's just reminded me of the time I was being a wise ass. All right, so let's get back into it.
I just need a little time to show you I'm worth it. I know that I can be a difficult person. I'm a stress case, drive you up the wall when I'm working. Actually, I'm probably worse when I'm not. You don't deserve it, make you nervous because you know I'm a break soon.
Oh, wait a minute. They moving backwards. Okay, this is already interesting. They're moving back. I thought she came back. I was like, damn, that was quick. No, they're moving backwards. Every time I do, I say something that hurts you. Okay, all right, let's get back into it.
Soon. Every time I do, I say something that hurts you. Acting like I'm gone, but we both in the same room. I don't like to be wrong, which I know you relate to. And I know I make you feel like you're at the end of your rope. It's when I look at you and tell you I'll be better alone. It's just the pride talking, isn't it? Cause both of us know I'm the definition of wreck. If you look into my soul, comes out the most when I feel I'm in a vulnerable place. Made a lot of mistakes, I wish I knew how to erase. When I'm afraid, might get distant and I push you away. But no matter the case, I'ma do whatever it takes, even if
Okay, so basically, I mean, it is a perfect example because you usually will see a lot of this in relationships. Pride is a big thing, and a lot of people, what they'll do, that's King, he's snoring, he's knocked out. A lot of people, what they will do in relationships, they don't want to show the other one's that the other one's vulnerable or the other one has the upper hand because each of you try to call each other's billy goats bluff. The reason being is because the person that shows that they're vulnerable, the other then takes that and uses that as a weapon, and they'll push and push and push and push and push and get their way. And for some reason, seeing their partner struggle with those emotions makes them feel better. I don't know why. It makes them feel like, I guess, hey, I got you. I guess it's a source of validation too. What I'm saying, because I know people that do this, and I'll say, why would you say what you're saying when just a minute ago you were crying about how much you love this person? And so, you know, after the conversation, I realized it was validating. So it was kind of like they were pushing not to get the upper hand, not to see the other person struggle. It was a validation of, let me see how far I can go and they will stay or deal with it without lashing back or saying, screw this, I'm out. It's unhealthy. It is. It's just so unhealthy doing it that way. I mean, if you want to see if the person loves you, they're there with you. There's other ways to go around about it, and it's a pride thing, and pride can make you do some crazy stuff. It really can. All right, let's get back into it.
The most when I feel I'm in a vulnerable place. Made a lot of mistakes, I wish I knew how to erase. When I'm afraid, might get distant and I push you away. But no matter the case, I'ma do whatever it takes. Even if both break down tonight and you say you hate me and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing. I just need time. I need time. I just need time.
I like this, man. This is nice. everything's nice on this. The melodic tone, everything is real smooth. This was really smartly and thoughtfully put together. This flows perfectly, geniusly. The rhythm that goes with that, you know what I'm saying? With I just need time. It's the them snare are killing it. I don't know who produced this. If it was him, it's dope. It's crazy how this journey has opened my eyes to a lot of his music. But then again, I wasn't medicated before, and I'm not using that as an excuse. It's just that if you notice, I'm a lot different than if you look at my past reactions. I was a jerk. So it's gotten me to calm down, focus more, and not just be just chaotic energy. That's how I used to be, which is good because it helps me with, trying to focus on what's going on instead of just like seeing chaos. That's all I cause. I was like the Tasmanian devil. Let's go.
Yeah, way before I bought you the ring, we were fighting back and forth like you were wearing a thing. Two passionate people, not afraid to say what they think. Lead a passionate conversation when it's hard to agree. You know me well. Sitting on the
lead to a passionate conversation when it's hard to agree. And that's why everything in this kind of reminded me. So I just put it in, like I said, like it happens not to the extent, maybe not always to the same extent. Everybody doesn't have it to the same extent, but I mean, some is more than others. And some is just, it is what it is. It's just not working. Some people are just jerks, but sometimes, you're going to disagree with your partner. You are. And over dumb stuff. It's going to happen. It is. It's just it's the way you choose to deal with it. You don't have too much pride. Have a little bit of pride, but not too much. Too much ain't good. I mean, in the sense that it's unhealthy like this. And it seems like what I'm getting from this video is they're going backwards. Because of, the whole pride thing, they going backwards.
The edge of my seat, looking at life, over analyzing everything. Always depressed, trying to find a better version of me. Searching for something I know's probably right in front of my feet. Stubborn as me, maybe not, but you're close to it. Got a lot of issues, I'm trying to work through them. Going to therapy for you, something that's worth doing. When I know you've been there for me through all of my worst moments, and I know it hurts knowing that I carry this weight.
What did he say?
Close to it, got a lot of issues, I'm trying to work through them. Going to therapy for you, something that's worth doing. When I
going to therapy for you is something's worth doing. That's always best, because if you got a moderator, if you got like a fresh set of eyes, you're stubborn in your ways, they're stubborn in their ways. You actually do need somebody that looking from outside in and to tell you, hey, in this situation, it's not really pointing fingers. It's just basically saying, listen, it's calling you out on your shit. And therapy, but I'm just trying to see how it fits in the equation. But let's get into it.
When I know you've been there for me through all of my worst moments, and I know it hurts knowing that I carry this weight on my chest, making it difficult for me to open up and connect. A lot of regrets, I apologize for all of the stress. It's not what I meant to do, I love you to death. Even if both break down tonight, and you say you hate me, and we go to bed angry, I know everything will be alright. I'll be here waiting, I promise I'm changing, I just need time.
Aww. Brushing their teeth together. If you notice, always the beginning is the honeymoon stages, and then after that it becomes where you're dealing with each other's stresses, issues, burdens, all of that. I am noticing a lot of these are perception. I think that's why he made that album. I'm not saying to veer way off, but like the balloons, for example, I would never equivalate them to burdens if he was talking about them in his rhyme and I did not see the visual to connect the two. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of it is perception. So when he says, grab your balloons and invite your friends, I wouldn't have known that he was saying, grab your, balloons, meaning your burdens, and. So a lot of this is perception. I believe that, and that's what makes it genius. The way he's writing it's like we all have our own journeys that we go on, and we got our own paths. So you as an individual are going to experience the things you deal with differently than this person's going to. And you're going to look at things through different points of view. You get what I mean? So you might look at the balloons as burdens, black thoughts, whatever you want to look at them. But me, if I was listening to it as far as a songwriting aspect, I would look at it as, I would have thought he would be talking about either chains or something heavy, to equivalate, because that would be the metaphoric symbol for a burden. I've never heard them using these terms, which is genius. And that's what I mean. It's like, it's your perception. And that's his perception. We all go through things differently. So at the end of the day, when I look at it and I say, let me take out the visual, a lot of things wouldn't connect for me without the visual, is what I mean. Which is dope, because he puts the two together so geniusly. It becomes this little journey we go on. And you are the author of the ending. It's perfect. Let's get it. You're trying to get that person's that eye contact. You know what I'm saying? I like the way they did that. That was dope. When you know what I'm saying, you're over there trying to give them the eye, like, what's up? What's good? Because you don't know what you look like. You could be making a weird face like you having a seizure. You know what I mean? You just don't know. You practice it in the mirror, but when you're there, you feel like you're doing something else. But I get it, If that's funny the way they're doing this, because they're doing everything on cue perfectly. I'm assuming this is the point of meeting. Everything went backwards. So I'm assuming when he's saying, I just need time, is, hey, we've been through a lot. We did all this stuff. Just give me some time to get it back to the way things were. You hear that a lot. And so he needs time to change. There's a lot going on, but I need time to get things back to it. Because that's always the thought. That's always what is, how do I say, the illusion or the disillusion. You can always get feelings, but it'll never be like the first time or like the first time you met. It's going to be a new chapter, and you can always make it better. Things can always get better than the first time you met. First time you met was just a lot of, oh my God, it's more attraction than anything, because you don't know that person. It's more of a physical attraction than when you actually know that person. So when I see people that are together and they almost hate each other, but yet they loved each other once, it's like, how is that? That just is crazy to me. Why would you treat each other like that? But it happens. It does. I think this is more perception than anything. Putting it all together. I'm not going to argue with nobody in the comments. If you want to put, I'm stretching, hey, that's what I see. And it's funny because when I see people say that I'm reaching, it's when you put it all together, you know, because I mean, the formatting of writing music, it just all makes sense. And this is a masterpiece. He did this cleverly. He took a lot of risks, and it paid off. It paid off like a mofo. Thank God for visuals. Thank God for his capabilities of writing a dope track. And I love the growth. I mean, I don't know if it played out this way for him or if he really meant it to go this way. But I mean, I know he meant all the videos, but I'm just saying for the progression to be recorded and everything like that, it's just dope. So anyways, y'all stay safe. I appreciate y'all. We hit the 6K. The original link to that video be in the description below. Go over there. Get them views up. I'll be that boy. This place.